Did he just bang me? I really love the dude. I think that he deserves better. But I didn't mean to do nothing wrong to him, bro. You know that's not me. That's not how I get down. That's not my MO, chat. I do not try to hurt nobody, bro. I'm trying to help, bro. Like, I think Nick can be a very entertaining character. And that's where I get hurt at, is I see the good in people, bro. If I'm wrong, bro, I apologize to any viewer. Anybody watching, guys, I'm sorry. I'm not here to mislead someone into thinking that what they're doing is okay, because then I'll be blamed. Later on, I'll be blamed. I didn't know that he's making these statements and it goes against what he's... Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't... Damn, this is sticky. Fuck! I wasn't trying to attack him about his past. I don't know his past. I don't... I'm sorry, chat. I was just trying to talk to him so that maybe I can help him. I'm glad he didn't crash out on me, honestly. It could have been worse. I feel bad. If anybody wants to talk to me, y'all can cam up. I didn't mean to have that kind of energy today. Damn. I didn't want to make him upset, man. That's right. You don't need to be sorry. You tried. I'm gonna add all y'all, bro. Evil Teapot, where you at? I know you around here somewhere. What's up?
Why do you feel bad?
I feel bad because I just upset him, and I didn't mean to upset him in any way. I was just trying to tell him the truth.
So, Chuck, I'm going to say this as someone who's watched you for a while. I've been in your boxes before, right? Even before the Nick thing. If the truth hurts someone and it's the truth, then that is something they need to process. You were not malicious. You did not attack him. You actually were making a valid point. Now, if he can't receive that, then that's a him issue. You have no responsibility in feeling bad for actually presenting a message respectfully.
Yeah, no, but people are light right now, and I don't want to, I don't know. I don't want to make them feel like they're being attacked. You know, that's it. How you guys doing, Blue Oranges, Carmen, Normal? How y'all doing?
I'm doing all right.
Y'all want to talk? What's up?
Yeah, that's crazy. Nick hung the live on you, but I've been watching Nick for a while, and I know Graceland used them.
Yeah, I know that's what sucks. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But no, I feel bad because I don't want him to feel attacked. I don't know if anyone understands that, but I wasn't trying to side.
No, yeah, you didn't attack him.
You
didn't attack him.
I think you were just looking out for him, and we all know that legal paperwork can be binding to some aspects, and you were just trying to warn him and make sure that he does not get himself into trouble.
Yeah.
And that's very good of you. It's okay. You don't have to, if he unfortunately took it as an attack, it's his own reaction, but I think everyone here can agree that you were just looking out for him, and you were just trying to make sure that he doesn't get into trouble with the paperwork, because legal things can be, you can have great consequences when it comes to these things.
Yeah. I just want him to know he can win in another way. He might have lost this one, but he could win in another way. And I didn't get the finish before he left. But
I do also want to say, Chuck, I know it's hard sometimes to be friends with someone and not be 100% truthful because you don't want to hurt his feelings, right? You just made that 100% clear. Mm-hmm. But sometimes by co-signing,
I can enable. That's why I had the threat.
You can enable. And I don't like Pat. I don't like Graceland at all. I have been anti-Graceland since the beginning.
But also I can't be anti-Graceland and then be anti-Nick and enable him in another. So I get it. It's I can't hate one and like the other and push them into deeper addiction. So I get
No, and regardless, and this is what I will say, right? Yes, Nick was on a scholarship initially, right? Mm-hmm. Nick left. When you leave a scholarship, you lose that opportunity. Now, this false narrative, as much as I dislike Pat, I am going to stand for what is truth and what is not truth. The clip that you were being played, that you were partially given information for, Pat clearly stated, I've only made $4,000 since coming back from Florida. That was from January
When he was in Florida?
when he went to rehab.
Who?
Pat went to rehab.
Well,
So-
I'm lost.
Okay, so you know how you just sat up here and you said, yeah, he made 50
back.
grand. He made
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
He made that.
told you you need to fucking make the tacos before you get shit.
The clip that he was playing you to say Pat blatantly lied to his followers, right? He said he only made 4 grand.
Yeah.
He only partial of that conversation was shown. Pat, during that conversation, and as much as I don't like Pat, I stand with the truth, right? Pat literally said, I've only made 4 grand since I came back from rehab. He didn't say, I didn't make money off of you at all. He said, I made 4 grand since I came back from rehab. So the amounts that were played in that video posted included November when the subscription skyrocketed because, again, Nick needs to take accountability. As soon as he was in that basement, he is the individual that said to Pat, go subscription only and make them all subscribe so you make money.
That's because he was forced to believe that that's what he was supposed to do, though.
And I understand that, but if he's going to narrate a story
Yeah, no, I
that
get you. I get you.
$20,000 were made,
Yeah.
you can't say Pat made that since January because Pat has not gone as hard since January in battling and in pushing subscriptions as he did in November, December before he went away. And that's where the bulk of the money came. Now, is the way that Nick was treated right? No, it wasn't by any means. He was brought there on false pretenses. But if you want the story to be out there, then you have to present the story in a truthful manner.
All right, let me see if he can come back, and I appreciate the intel because I didn't know that.
Okay.
They're saying to add him, so let me add him real quick. We'll be back to this. Hold on.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll bring Evil Teapot in here. I don't know. What's up, man?
Hey, sorry.
I thought you got mad at me. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm not mad at you, bro. I get spooked sometimes.
I get it.
I think that I just need to be as professional and as careful for myself as possible with the things that I'm saying and doing. And let's strategize together. If you want to open up some boxes, bro, if you want to, I just want to be in the chat and I want to hear what you had a bunch of people, bring them back. Let's have a talk. Bring them back.
I don't think I can because you're live. I think you have to join on boxes or I have to join yours.
Your page? Do you want me to? All right.
You can because you're live. So come back.
Right. I got my other account. You want me to go in with normal Nick, the other account?
Whatever you want to do. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna stay live on this account. I'm gonna hop in on the other one.
Okay. I gotta cam you down though. So come to my thing. All right, guys. So we can actually talk to him, bro, and y'all can tell him how you feel. But please do me a favor, guys. Don't make him feel cornered. And I'm not trying to make no excuses for nobody. But if y'all want to come up and talk to bro, let's talk to him. Let's give him good advice. Like, we never know what we might be able to do. I don't know what y'all might say neither, so it kind of scares me, to be honest. I'm waiting on Nick to send me a request. Why do we have to make him feel comfortable? Because why would you want to corner somebody that's trying to get help? That's what I don't understand. No, I did not get my package yet. Santito, I hope you're having a good day, man. God bless you, bro. Always love to you, man. Keep doing whatever you're doing, bro. I got no hate in my heart towards you, bro. Keep grinding. Check, I just love you. I love you too. He doesn't want advice, man. He just wants a free ride without the work. You don't know that. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Everybody wants a free ride without the work. I ain't gonna lie. I think so. I mean, who doesn't? It's just normal sense. I just feel like if we're kind to each other and we grow with one another, we'll be able to build a strong foundation for us to continue to develop together. It's just that simple. Just be careful. Dude, a lot of people flip on me, bro. A lot of people switch up on me. It's okay. But at the end of the day, I know who I am. God knows who I am. And I know I made my mistakes. I know I've attacked a lot of people. I know I've said a lot of foul things about people. All I could do is hold myself accountable for my actions and try to progress and lead by example. You never know. Somebody might actually come out and be like, you know what, I'm sorry for what I've done in the past. And hold themselves accountable and move forward. And that might be your favorite creator. I don't expect to be anyone's favorite creator. I don't. The only thing I expect is God to come save me, bro. Because I sometimes, and I wake up in panic. I wake up in panic and I'm like, bro, am I doing this right? Am I leading people towards the dark? Am I leading people towards the light? What am I doing? I panic, bro. I wake up in straight panic sometimes and I'm like, bro, I don't know if I'm doing this right. God, help me, guide me, please. Because I don't want my time here to be for nothing. I'm telling you. I try to add Nick, but I can't, so. Oh, normal Nick. Oh, okay. Is that him? Okay. Normal Nick. Got you. If you guys want to come up here and talk, do it, please. Hit the request button. I had a lot of people up here with opinions. Fuck.
You meant to add Nick, not me.
I meant to add all y'all. I hit invite to a lot of people.
Okay.
I had a bug on my face or something. Nick, I sent you the invite. I don't know what happened. Justin, what's up? Cassie, what up?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. I'm here. What's up?
Here.
Hey.
He's here. So take a moment. You want to talk?
Yeah. Nick, I wanted to just address you real quick and really respectfully, right? The recovery journey is really hard, and there's ups and there's downs in it, and there's twists and there's turns, right? And I think part of what happens in recovery, right, is we focus so hard on our inner selves, but it's really hard at the same point to not get stuck in the rut. If in recovery you really, really want to grow and thrive and move forward, resentments are our biggest offenders. So I know that there was trauma in life, and I know that there's trauma that comes with Graceland, right? And I've sat and I've watched you, and I think when you're stuck in the talking on Graceland, right, you're stuck in that resentment. And you have to take a look at what are you doing to move forward when you're continuously speaking on the recent trauma that just occurred. How are you healing that?
Mm.
And I can say that as someone who's navigated.
I don't think he's readily thought about that yet.
Yeah, and I just say that as someone who's navigated recovery, right? The longer I sat in my anger and my resentments, the harder it was for me to take step forward and actually better myself, because I was stuck in that spot and I wasn't going to meetings and I wasn't listening to what people had to say. I was stuck in this person did me wrong. That happened yesterday. I'm sitting in a meeting today, and what am I going to do to better myself tomorrow?
Do you hear that, bro?
Because everyone does deserve a chance to grow, and everyone deserves a chance to heal, and everyone deserves a chance at recovery and bettering their lives. But you also, just from experience, right? And that's what the principles of AA are. We teach through our own experiences to guide others. So many people in the halls are going to say, like, resentment is the biggest offender. You have to focus on the now and the changing of behaviors to progress in the future.
Okay.
So I wish you the best. I do. I hope this experience is better than the past. But maybe, when you're getting stuck in a resentment, count to 10 before you continue, and maybe you can shift that mindset a little bit.
Okay. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Okay. I don't think anyone's gonna understand that only he can. Everyone understands this, and I think everybody's trying to help, but I think he's stuck in a place right now where he needs to figure out for himself what the next step is. I want to say, and I'm speaking on his behalf, but I feel like he feels defeated in a sense, so he has to fight back. Not sure. I feel like he feels like he has to fight back. I'm glad that he didn't fight back in what was being said to him just now. But I get it. When you feel like you're defeated, what do? You fight back. And in that sense, he had nothing to say but to receive it. I think he was respectful. I just didn't know. I don't think he knew exactly how to receive this, so he just received it. You guys, bro, there it is. There it is. I was about to say that. You guys took the words out of my mouth. I hate that I'm doing this right now. I ain't gonna lie. I really want to be painting. The survival mode is definitely a thing. 2, in order to understand something, you have to take it in. You have to literally let it sit there. And sometimes it really will take a long time before that activates and goes, oh, I remember that. Because you knew it the whole time. You knew it the whole time. But at the end of the day, we only got ourselves. We could judge every situation we want from the outside. But who are we to try to fix anybody when we need to work on ourselves? I have to work on myself every day. I am a recovering rug addict for the rest of my life. I will be in recovery because I once was a rug addict. So I have to understand that I will forever be in recovery. I will forever battle recovery. I will forever battle who I used to be. I will forever battle what I used to do. And yeah, I'm bringing it to the net just like others have. But I take accountability of my actions. Every single one of them. A lot of us are going to be in recovery for the rest of our lives. And that's what keeps us sane. Knowing that we will be in recovery for the rest of our lives. Whether it be a drink. Whether it be a... I'm California sober. I like the smoke of the ganja. That's me. It doesn't lead me to no other things. And I might have a what I call a social drink here and there. But I don't to get nah. Now check me out. To say that someone is not you guys don't understand. Once an addict, forever an addict, and you will be in recovery therein. That's where you start figuring out that every day is going to be a battle for the rest of your life. Temptation's always going to be there. And I say that proudly that I've literally stepped away from that, but temptation is always going to be there. You walk into a bar, you're an alkie, you're going to be tempted, but you're going to walk away from that situation if you have the strength. That is recovery. Are you guys serious? You will forever be in... Oh my gosh, I'm not going to argue with people about recovery. That's one thing I won't do. That's one thing I won't do. I had to go to AA meetings, I had to go to NA meetings, and I had to hear myself say these things out loud for me to understand what I look like, what I'm doing to my body. Why do you think I'm... Bro, look at me. Are you serious? Why do you think I'm proudly going like this all the time? I gained weight. I'm 150 pounds. I was 120 pounds.